I have paint on my face. I've been painting today. I didn't like the color, so I redid the color. I was like, oh, that's a little bit better, and I started painting the sides, and I was like, that doesn't match very well, and that's fine and stuff, and I was like, well, I really don't like this color either, so I repainted over that again. So I have the layer under that, plus the top layer, plus the sides. I have to wait for all that to dry, because I'm afraid I'll mess it up while I'm doing the flower. Like, I can do the flower now, but I'm afraid that if I do it now, I'll just ruin it. And I'm covered in paint, like, all over. I even have it on my arm, I think. I have it all over. It's apparently even on my face. Like, I'm just covered in paint. I even got paint on my carpet. Look. I don't know if you can see that very well. I got purple paint on my carpet. It'll come out. I can wash it. And I tried to rub as much out as I could, but that's fine. It's whatever. I'll fix it. But generally, I think I'm going to have to wait until this is dry, because I'm just terrified that I'm going to mess it up, because I finally got the colors how I like them. They're not the same color. I definitely wanted it darker, and it's more of like a red base. And I'm afraid to ruin it, so I don't really want to go in and do the flower and then end up ruining it. Or I could just do the flower, and then if I ruin it, just like redo all of it. But I'm sick of mixing all these freaking purple colors. Like, I'm sick of it. I don't want to make purple ever again in my entire life. Oh, jeez. So, I don't know if I should wait or not. I might just wait for it to dry for, like, maybe an hour, because it is a lot of paint on there, so it'll take a long time to dry. But after an hour, most of it should be dry, hopefully, and then it shouldn't matter. I should be able to just go straight in with the yellow, and it should be fine. And I already picked out the yellow I want to use, and I ended up emptying another 2 tubes of color doing this, so yikes. But I don't know, man. I just gotta reorganize my paint again, and then after that, hopefully I can do the flower, or maybe I could just do it now. I don't know, the paint is just so wet, and I feel like it would look kind of cool if I did it now, but like, at the same time, I'm worried that I'll just, like, ruin it, and I've already dropped it once, actually, which is another reason why I decided to do the top color over again, because the paint was, like, basically dry at that point, and then I ended up ruining it, because I freaking dropped it in my paint palette of dark colors, and it was a light lavenderish color, because I changed it from magenta to lavender, so, I had to redo the color darker, because I didn't have any more lavender. I wasn't going to make another lavender, and I already had some dark colors mixed, so I just went straight in. So, I don't know, I think I'm going to wait at least like maybe an hour and then go in and do the stuff for the flower. It is also kind of late in the afternoon. Well, not late, it's like early afternoon. It's only like 1:30, but I was going to start this earlier, but I was watching Netflix, and then I was going to start it, but then I started painting. Then I was like, you know what, I'm done with this, I'm just going to leave it. I don't want to ruin it, because I basically already ruined it once already. I don't want to ruin it, I'm not going to ruin it, so I'm just going to let it sit for like maybe an hour, maybe a little bit less, and then I'm going to go in and start with the flower, because at this point, I just don't want to ruin it. And like, my hands are shaky usually as it is, so I don't want to like ruin it because like, my hands are shaky. I'd rather wait until it was at least, like, half dried. I don't know how long that's going to take, because, again, there's a lot of paint in there. But I don't even want to go in that, like, harsh with the yellow. I just want to, like, get the general shapes in and leave it thick, sort of deal. Because I want it to be sort of like a 3D sort of deal, but I don't have that much yellow. I know the yellow I want to use is, I think it was this Naples one. I'm going to set you down for a sec. I think I wanted to use this one, yeah, because it's like the perfect color. It's like a muted, like mustard yellow. I don't know if you'll be able to see that very well. If it'll focus, yeah. That's the color I'm using. And it's like the perfect color that I want to use. And I don't know if I'll be able to replicate this color, because I'm not exactly the best at color matching. and making colors like that. But this is like the perfect color. It's never been used. This is like a brand new tube. So I don't really want to waste it. And I also don't know how big I want the flower to be. I was thinking, because it's an 8x10 canvas, I can cover like 3/4 of it and do like a bunch of petals and then like the seeds and stuff in the middle and leave like the whole corner open. And then I'm like, well, would that even look good? So like, I'm like, well, am I even gonna make it that big? And then I have this really dark color, which is, it's really dark. It looks almost like a black, but it's got a lot of blue undertones in it. But it looks almost like a black. So I might use that for like the seed middle and then just put more stuff on top of it. But it looks black. That basically looks black. But in real life you can see it has like blue undertones and a little bit of red in there. Because I was experimenting with the reds and blues to try and make a different purple, and then I ended up adding way too much blue, and it just got screwed up because, like, I'm horrible at art, so, like, what am I doing? So, I don't know. I'll have to look up references. I know the middle's, like, brown, and that's another reason why I'm not really sure, because I can just, how dark is this color? Because I'm thinking I can just go in with, like, this color. Yeah, well, this is, like, an actual, like, legit brown. It's burnt umber. But it's like a mud brown, like a chocolate pudding brown. So I'm not really sure. I can mix it and go in with that as a base to make it really dark and then layer this on top. I just don't know how big I want to make it. And I'm really bad at doing stuff without outlines, which is another reason why I want it to dry, because then I can like lightly go in with like a pencil or something. I just don't know how big I want to make it, and then I also want to make sure, like, it looks okay and it's not wonky. I don't want it to be, like, totally off and it looks horrible, and then it's like, well, I wasted, like, hours of my time waiting for it to dry and then painting it and repainting it and stuff for it to just look bad. You know what I mean? And I do plan on hanging this up in my bathroom, so I don't want to, like, make it horrible. I don't know. I've been watching Netflix, though, while painting and sitting on the couch earlier drinking coffee. I've been watching that new Sabrina show that came out, and it's, like, really good. I'm on episode 5. It says P1, so I'm assuming it's part 1. I don't know. Either way, I'm on episode 5, and it's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's very different from the other one, which, like, they weren't trying to continue it or anything, so all that makes sense. Like, names are the same and stuff like that. The two aunts, like, do look, like, similar to the originals, but obviously they're different and stuff. I don't know, it's just, like, really weird. It's, like, completely different. She's, like, 16 and stuff like that, and it's, like, really creepy, and I really like it. It's, like, completely different. So, I'm probably gonna finish this episode. I have 7 minutes left, and then I guess go from there. I don't know how late I'll end up doing this, but I'm also trying to record this for a video, and if it gets too dark, I won't be able to do it, because I don't want to, like, put it on my desk and finish the filming up there, because I feel like that would look dumb, to just, like, all of a sudden switch where I'm doing this. So if I can't finish this today, I'll finish it tomorrow, but regardless, I have to have it finished by tomorrow, because if I don't have it finished by tomorrow, I can't have it up for Friday. So, hopefully I get it finished tonight, or today, really, instead of tonight. And then if I don't, I'll finish it tomorrow. And then if I don't, then I guess there won't be a video Friday. But I do have a video going. It's already been up. I have a video that went up today. So even if I can't get one up Friday, I have one up today. So, whatever. Just kind of really sucks. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet with all this junk. So, I don't know. I just want it to turn out good. That's all I want. I just want it to turn out good. I think I'm going to make myself some tea. I could use a drink. So that's what I'm going to do. I have a red spot. Oh well. Whatever. Ooh, yikes. Hate sitting on the floor. Ooh, I'm like an old person. I'm going to make some tea though. I need a drink. And then I'm debating, I don't want to pick it up because, again, the sides are wet, and I've already messed up the sides a little bit by trying to pick it up, so I don't want to pick it up, but then, like, I can't fit this entire thing, like, on my desk. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I don't want to leave it on the floor and go sit on the couch, or even just sit at my desk and do stuff and have the cats, like, ruin it and get their hair in it. But if I am gonna use that as a base color for the middle of the sunflower, that means I have to at least get that bit done while the paint is still wet, because I'm not remixing that paint. But all my stuff is just, like, on the floor. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I always figure it out. Whatever. I can do this. I don't know what kind of tea I'm gonna make. There's still water in there, right? Not a lot, but there's still water in there. It's really dark in here, too. I'm probably gonna have probably a green tea, actually. I feel like having a green tea. It's a lot more echoey out here than it is in the art room. I always knew that, but, like, it seems extra echoey today. Like, it's kind of freaky, but whatever. I'm gonna make myself some green tea. I should probably also take this down. I put up a blanket in front of the window again, because this morning when I was watching Netflix, it was way too bright. And the sun was in my eyes, so I was like, heck. And I got up. And I grabbed the blanket and a couple of my thumbtacks. Okay, got the blanket. Cody has all these cards on the side, which doesn't really help. On the windowsill, he's got a bunch of cards over there. I don't want to knock any of them over. I knocked over this Burger King crown, which Kyle was wearing when he was over for some reason, because, like, everyone's weird apparently. So I gotta go put this away. Jeez Louise. My water should be hot soon, if it's not already. So I have this down. I'll probably just sit on the couch and watch Netflix. But, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about this painting. If I do sit on the couch, then that means I can put the thing on my chair, maybe? But then, I don't really know. I'll figure it out. I always figure it out. I gotta throw this stuff away. So I have trash. Yeah, my water's boiling. I don't want it way too hot. Stop boiling. Stop. Stop. Told you to stop. Oh, yikes. Looks like I have a mustache. Green tea, here I come. Yes, delicious. I'm gonna have to refill this. There's not much water left in it. But that is quite alright. I think this needs to be cleaned, but I don't know how I would clean it. I don't know. Because I don't think I can fit my hand in there. Plus, I don't think I'm supposed to dip this in water. I don't know how to clean this. But it's been a while, and there's only ever been water in it, but I feel like I should clean it. So if anyone knows how I can safely clean this thing, please let me know. It's just one of these stainless steel electric kettles where it plugs in the bottom there. So, I don't know. I'm going to refill this, though, and I'm going to watch some Netflix while I wait for some paint to dry, and then I guess I should probably do that middle circle first, actually. Dang it, I'll do that first, and then I'll watch Netflix, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I finished my painting, and there's a few blemishes. I accidentally stuck my hand in the paint twice. And one of the petals is kind of wonky because I messed up with the paint, but I don't have any more of the purple, so I can't fix it. But I think it looks fine regardless. I don't really mind the fact that it's a little splotchy. I did it with a palette knife instead of a paintbrush to practice in the first place, so I'm not too worried about it. It doesn't bother me that much. I would show you, but after I get, I might not, no, I probably won't wait until it's dry to get the final shots, because I think it looks fine as is, but I am going to wait till it's dry to varnish it, because I feel like it would be able to stand up better for longer in the humidity because I want to put it in the bathroom, so I'm pretty sure it'd be fine regardless, but I still want to varnish it just in case, so I think that's what I'm going to do, just to hopefully protect it for a little longer. But it is very wet, but it is done, and the video will be up Friday, so keep an eye out for that. I'm super excited. I think it looks really nice. I've never done a painting even remotely like this, and mainly because a lot of it was done being able to just use the palette knife to texturize it. I could probably get, like, the same effect with, like, a paintbrush, probably, but I'm not really sure. I am on episode 7 of Sabrina. It's really good. Like, I'm gonna end up running out of episodes real quick, and then what am I gonna do? But I decided to wait until it was just a little bit dry, and I went straight in for the petals, and the little pieces that I ended up sticking my hand in for the background it definitely would have never happened if I just waited till it was fully dry to do it, but whatever. Yesterday, the texturizing that I did on the background didn't end up standing up. It ended up drying kind of flat, so I hope this stuff ends up not drying too flat, because it looks really cool. I'm just afraid it'll lose, like, a lot of what it's got after it's dry. But by the time it's dry and varnished and stuff, that'll be tomorrow, so I'll show you guys what it looks like when I can. But right now it's wet, and I don't want to even touch it. It's probably going to take like an hour or so to dry, because there is a lot of layers of acrylic on there, and it's really thick acrylic. I used almost this entire tube. There's still a bunch left in the top here, but I used most of this tube to do all the petals. And there's like 12 petals, so I used a lot of paint, but it was worth it, and I definitely picked the perfect color, I think. I'm just really happy with it. The next painting I'm going to do is probably not going to be with palette knives. I like working with them, but they're kind of difficult, so I think my next one will be a regular painting. Plus, I still got to finish Cody's, so I'm going to set this somewhere. Oh, I forgot all about my tea. I made my tea like an hour ago. Oh, no. It's the tiniest bit warm. I'm going to have to heat it up. I made it like an hour ago when I last did that last clip, and then started painting, and I forgot it all. I forgot all about it. I'm gonna have to heat that back up, and then edit this vlog and get it up, and then I also have to edit this art video and get everything ready for it to be up on Friday. I'm also hoping to get a better situation for filming, like a permanent setup, but I don't really know where I want it to be at. Obviously, I'd like it to be at my other desk, but it's not very bright over there, and I definitely should have probably put those lamps over my art desk, but I figured I wanted them over this one for art streams, and I don't have anything over this desk for regular videos, so my mom said she would make me a second lamp. They're pretty easy. You just cut the bottoms off of the mason jar with the glass cutter, and then she etched them, and then just put light things through them. Like, they were pretty easy. I actually helped her make them, so we're gonna have to make more to put over this desk, and then hopefully I can have a permanent setup. I just gotta, well, not permanent, like I could move it, but a setup like I wouldn't have to take it down all the time. That would be really nice, but I don't know how I'm gonna make the setup, also considering the fact that my desk is broken. I don't know. Anyways, I'm done with this painting, so I'm gonna wait for it to dry and, like, try to get it out of the way of the cats, hopefully, without, like, ruining it, and then, it'll probably be dry later tonight, probably around dinner time, and then I'm gonna varnish it, wait for it to dry again, and then I should be able to hang it up. So I just gotta put my mess away and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna edit and upload this boy along with that boy, and get all these doodads up and ready to go. Well, this one is gonna be up and done, but our video isn't gonna be up till Friday. But anyways, you guys know what I mean. Today's been like a busy day with painting. Like, I've literally been painting, like, last, what, 5 hours or something? Because, like, I don't know how to use palette knives, and the paint is wet. So I'm just being, like, really careful, going really slowly, but I don't know, I like it a lot. So I hope you guys like the video when it goes up. I'll see you guys tomorrow.